And next up we have a tag team match for nothing other than bragging rights. These two teams do not like each other. On one hand, on the left side of the screen, you see the New Generation, which is Chuck and Oliver Vandell, my nephews, I would like to point out. But these two have a bright future ahead, and I'm not saying that to be biased. On the other hand, speaking of bright futures, you have to talk about Tag Team X.
It is. You've heard, ladies and gentlemen, of the Hardys versus Edge and Christian. You've heard, ladies and gentlemen, of the Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. You've heard of the Freebirds versus the Von Erichs. This, ladies and gentlemen, I feel is the next generation of tag team rivalries. And it starts with these two. As my colleague has pointed out, his nephews, Chuck and Oliver Vandell, the New Generation. Now, obviously these two men are a bit eccentric, to say the least, but they're definitely, and they're not as experienced as the rest of the Daniels family. What they lack in experience to make up for in tenacity and drive, because these two definitely have what it takes to make it to the Gen X roster and eventually the GWF roster in and of itself.
Sure. Now these two, Chuck on the right here is the older brother, Oliver's younger brother, if that matters to you at all. You have Chuck, who is more of the power of the technician. You have Oliver, who's also a technician, but also has the speed, which is why these two mesh so well as a tag team. Not to mention they're brothers. They've been together their entire lives. They know what's going on with each other. They know what they're going to do if the other one does it.
Much like their opponents. With that amazing pyro entrance, this is Tag Team X. Now, I'm going to take the reins on this one here, partner, because I know a great deal about this tag team personally, because I've seen these two men come up in the ranks. These two men are actually very long-time friends, and they've known each other quite well over the years. They actually broke into the business together, and they've actually been on the wrestling scene for a little over, roughly about 5 years, until they finally got into the GWF system, where they are now definitely one of the more popular rising star tag teams in Tag Team X. Trevor Todd, you see right here, along with his partner Thomas Rohr. These two men may be punk rockers, but there's definitely nothing punky about their performance. And what I mean by that is that these two men definitely know how to get the job done, and they don't act like spoiled little rich kids. No offense.
Don't take it.
But these two teams definitely have the potential to set the PGW Tag Team Division, hell, the entire GWF Universe Tag Team Division on fire, regardless of where they are in any promotion.
Now this rivalry pretty much all started over the tag team titles, although none of these teams actually been the tag team champions. It actually started because these two teams had a best of 3 series to figure out who would face the Stars of Justice at the first pay-per-view.
Oh!
Which New Generation won, and Tag Team X did not take count of that, so here we are. Up to the corner. That one's Chuck, right? That's Chuck.
Okay, just to verify. That is Chuck. Curly hair Chuck. Got it. Chuck measuring Thomas Rohr.
No!
Devastating drop kick that was blocked.
It is too early for high risk.
That's definitely for sure, especially for a guy like Thomas Rohr, who's not to be taken lightly.
There's a nice standing head scissors.
Sorry about that. One of my entertainments for the evening. Apparently Jeremy likes me around here. There's a tag to Oliver.
These two are actually the two more high-flying of the two. Despite Thomas Rohr is a little bit bigger than Trevor Todd.
Trevor Todd is definitely more of the grounded, the less risk-taking. Oh, miscalculation there by Trevor Todd, but he's able to make up for it for an Irish whip to the far side. Picks him up. Beautiful spine buster by Trevor Todd.
Definitely a little more technically sound than his partner Thomas Rohr, and that's where this team, I think, can confuse people. A lot of people expect Todd to be more of the high-flying speedster, and that's actually Thomas Rohr, and I think that a lot of teams don't know quite how to react to that. However, New Generation Tag Team X have had this rivalry for quite some time, so they're not going to be catching New Generation off guard with that anytime soon.
Counter! Double drop toe hold into the ropes. I think he may have hung him on there. And Trevor Todd's definitely probably the more vicious of the two.
Yeah, he's definitely got a mean streak. Especially spent most of his first season in Gen X basically being a whipping boy, and I don't think he took too kind of that, and he's trying to make his presence known as well.
Going for that, just choking him in the corner. Referee's trying to acknowledge him, but I don't think Thomas Roar's paying any attention to it. Here we go. Oh, beautiful dropkick maneuver, right onto Oliver. He's going outside again. He's going to do some springboard action.
Oh, diving elbow.
Springboard elbow, and it definitely hit him right in the point of the elbow, right into the heart. Oh, Oliver Vandal throws him in his corner, looking to make a tag team. Oh, Oliver counters, and again, Thomas Roar counters him.
Elbow right to the jaw.
Oh, speaking of right to the jaw, that beautiful arm wrench thrust kick.
Not entirely sure he caught him with the heel. I think he might have caught him with his shin. I don't think he might have underestimated his size difference with Oliver there.
Northern Lights suplex. Now, you may think that Thomas Roar and Trevor Todd's attire may be a little bit unorthodox, but fashion and faux pas aside, these two teams definitely have proved that they can actually go.
I don't entirely, think that the Vandals have a very unique look to themselves. They're very different.
I think that's why these two teams gel so well. It's like they're so out of the box that they're able to understand each other in a way that maybe a few other teams could. And both these two teams are hungry and they're dying to prove themselves here, not just in Proving Ground Wrestling, but anywhere else that they're actually involved in the GWF network.
Hard DDT.
Very hard DDT. And now, Trevor Todd measuring Chuck. Going for it. What's he going for here? Oh, modified terminal velocity. He must have picked that up from Alex Reynolds. Going for the cover.
It's not going to be enough.
No, it's not. Chuck.
Hard knee.
And swinging him around, disorienting him before he drops him with the neck.
Oh, he countered it!
He countered! Oh my God, you're right, he did. Man, Trevor Todd is just vicious. And Thomas Roar going for that cover. Trying to capitalize on what Trevor Todd did. Man, look at Oliver in the corner. He's definitely looked like he took a beating. Now Thomas Roar being put up on top. What's Chuck gonna do here?
Looking for that. Is that German? No, it's back suplex.
Back suplex. Oh, it lands him right on his head. You gotta wonder just how much hair product does Thomas Roar actually do to get that hair to see that.
I don't know. I heard egg white does wonders. I'm not actually kidding. Apparently egg white does wonders.
Wow. These two. Oh, beautiful double team by Tag Team X. Again, what's Trevor Todd doing here? Throw him into the corner. Irish whip and a bulldog face buster
right in front of his brother. Oh,
what's Chuck doing here? Doing an arm wrench, going up, going up. Beautiful finesse move right there.
Doing a little bit of his own little fancy schmancy stuff there.
Yeah, that's definitely. Man, those dogs here in Germany are.
Looking for that modified splitting headache? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. What does he call that? The Tylenol effect or something like that?
I have no idea, but that's definitely something I taught him to do. I just didn't do it quite that way.
I definitely think that's something you should call the Tylenol effect right there, honestly. Anyway, back to the action. Right. Devastating right. And oh, that beautiful maneuver. I don't even know what you would call that.
I believe it's called the soda plunge.
Thank you, CM. Elbow right to the point of the heart. And by the looks of Chuck, he's got some bony elbows.
Yeah.
And again, look, does that run in the family, Mike? I mean, come on. Every single one of your either your children or your nephews seem to be all arrogant, cocky, and at this point it costs them.
Hey, genetics strong in my family, apparently. Is he countering this? He is countering it.
It's a very unique counter right there. the tag. Thomas Moore's in.
Trevor Todd might need to shake some of those cobwebs out.
Well, I think Oliver is shaking some cowboys off for a few minutes, but I think Chuck needs to make a tag to his brother. He's actually going to get any sort of offense out going on in this match.
With interview, he's definitely getting his.
Going for a dude buster, and he hits it. Goes for the cover.
He's on 1,
2. Oh, that would have been it. I would not have been surprised. But listen, look into this crowd here in Germany. This crowd is definitely behind Tag Team X.
Modified knee neck break.
I think he calls that the roaring knee. Trevor Todd is trying to neutralize Oliver over there. Chuck's picking him up. Oh, going for the Three Amigos.
But broke by Trevor Todd.
Trevor Todd breaks it up. And Thomas Rowe throws him in the corner. Back suplex. And again with a nip up. It's like every single one of your family members has that. It seems like it'd be a Daniels like staple or something. Going for that modified splitting headache again. Oh! But he's definitely rocking. Chuck measuring him. Oh.
I don't know how smart it is for him to be in the opposing corner there.
Thomas Rowe just measuring him. What's he going for here? Oh, countered. Well, I don't know what it was going for, but it definitely was going to be something interesting, but it definitely got countered. Chuck definitely should have made the tag right there.
He might have hurt you. Maybe not.
Nope. I think it might cost him, though. Thomas Rowe picking him up. Oh! What would you call that?
I don't know. Honestly, it looks like my old finisher. That might have been a stab at the family there.
Whatever it was definitely a devastating move. Chuck has not moved. He's barely moved since that happened. Oh, miscalculation there. Chuck's going to capitalize on it, but Trevor Todd's not. Chuck.
Going for that neck breaker again.
For that neck breaker.
This time he hits
This time it was not countered. Again, Chuck. I think his ego's getting the best of him because he should have went for the tag like ages ago because he had several opportunities to do so and now he's paying for it. Because Tag Team X has definitely got the ring cut in half. Oh, wait a minute. What's Trevor Todd doing?
Trying to steal it.
Tried to steal it. Referee didn't even acknowledge him for it. There's a lot of calamity going on. And again, Chuck needs to make a tag or at least pin him or do something. Because Trevor Todd just keeps on getting back up and just nailing it hard. Just like pounding on him. Going for a suplex here. And he hits the ropes on the way down. The devastation of that suplex can be felt. DDT! Trevor Todd setting him up here. He's throwing him into the corner here. Could be going for it. Well, whatever it was, he got countered. Chuck's trying to get out of this. Again, going for that neck breaker.
Now, if he's trying to keep Oliver fresh or what he's trying to do, but he really needs to make a tag.
Yes, he definitely does. What's going on here? Going for the Three Amigos. Or he's not. Going for the Two Amigos.
cover.
Is that be enough? No. And Chuck, he still will not go for that tag. I have a feeling that's gonna bite him in the end. He should have went for that tag a long time ago. Is Chuck trying to be protective of his little brother, or what's going on here?
I have no idea.
Trevor Todd measuring. Oh, beautiful Russian neck sweep. Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep.
Again, folks, I'm excited for this. Goes for the cover.
Oliver's in.
Oh, and Oliver got stopped at the junction. Trevor Todd, what's he gonna do here? Oh, he's gonna snap that leg. Trevor Todd going up top. Oh!
I think Oliver might be out on the outside. Chuck might be on his own.
Well, Chuck's acting like he's been on his own for quite a while, actually. Trevor Todd counters him again. Neckbreaker counter. But the Northern Lights wasn't. Going for that cover. Uh-oh. He's setting him up for something. But Chuck is just so out of it. DDT! There's the cover. 2. And that's it. Tag Team X has won this match here tonight. Gotta give big ups to Tag Team X. You gotta give big ups to Tag Team X for this.
And they finally gotten their revenge on New Generation.
And again, you see the highlights here of the match.
Tag Team X just had New Generation's number, and like you said, that not making that tag to Oliver really hurt Chuck in the end.
There's that roaring knee. He goes for that cover, but again, that still was not enough to put away Chuck. But that DDT though, that tenacious DDT as he calls it, was just enough to put away the New Generation. You gotta admit that these two are not done with New Generation, not by a long shot, folks. This is a great victory here tonight. Tag Team X has proven that they are the future of the tag team division here in both PGW and everywhere else in the GWF network. But you gotta admit though that rivalry with New Generation, just like the many others tonight, is far from over.